I like the arousal explanation, but how is it sparked?
Through
Well,
being aroused yourself. It's lost
that's
state
the simplest
transference.
way. Yeah. Sounds like he's laughing at the
I think so too.
the idea that works. Um, so how is it sparked? Yeah. So it's just like if a laugh track, if a show has a laugh track, has been proven that the people are more likely to laugh as well. The emotion spreads, or if someone yawns, you feel a desire to yawn. If someone's angry, you feel angry. So if you're talking to a girl and you feel aroused, you feel desire yourself,
Yeah.
then she's gonna feel that off you, and it's gonna spread. As long as she, like, if she just finds you absolutely repulsive, or like if she's married and she'll just close herself off to it and like reject you, but that's actually a good thing because you weren't nothing was gonna happen anyway.
Yeah.
But
Saves the time.
that feeling spreads from person to person. Like, really practice that. Practice. A couple suggestions I have for that is stop watching like explicit videos or
Negative
anything like
videos.
that. And stop, fapping.
Shit talking.
Stop fapping, or at least reduce the amount you fap as much as you can. And then you're just gonna feel more sexual energy when you're in person. And then the second one is, like, when you're out, if you see a girl, like, focus on what makes her attractive. Don't be thinking logically. She is someone I would want to date, and therefore I should do the game thing. No, you want to feel the desire. Like, damn, like when I see her walk, I'm like, whoo. Like, you should feel that.
You can method act too.
Yeah,
Method acting
let
helps.
yourself feel that. There's a lot of different ways you could do that. You could imagine, like, what does she look like naked, if you need to do that, for example. You could imagine, like, making out with her, something like that. Just give yourself that kind of imagination, if that helps spark it.
Wait. I'll write down a couple things while you're saying that because I
Sure.
want some.
Sure. And also another one is, like, if you hold strong eye contact with a girl, it's actually gonna naturally make you feel turned on and make her feel turned on. Like, just leaving that strong eye contact. And when you look at her, you can even think, like, I want you. Like, I want you. Like, project that feeling and let yourself think that. And as soon as you spark that feeling in yourself, it spreads between you and her. And if she's married, she'll probably reject you, but that's good. And if she's at all open to the possibility something might happen with you, then that feeling spreads. And then that's when you can, ask her out or go on a date or end up pulling her. So that's how you spark that feeling. That's the simplest way.
I have a couple ways myself. So I visualize sex while so instead of like actually masturbating to like porn, visualize sex or visualize like that kind of stuff in your head and masturbate like that. That'll actually make it to where it's like you're not, because sex is too,
It's
like, porn is
over.
stimulating.
Right. It's not what you see in real life, because women are wearing clothes in real life. So
You need more to actually.
So it makes you used to this higher level of stimulation. Then when you see, like, a hot girl walking by, it doesn't really affect you as much.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So you can masturbate and still like kind of work on it.
So
too,
don't do it
to a less
until you
extent.
can do it with your imagination. Until you're so
Yeah.
turned on that you don't even need to watch something. And then if you do that, because I personally, I don't think nofap works for me. I mean, I've tried it, but what's better is just limiting the amount to the point that I have some sexual energy,
Yeah.
that I'm not, like, depleted. But after a while, it becomes overwhelming, and I start to get, like, emotionally weird. Like, if I do nofap for too long, it just makes me imbalanced.
Well, I think it's also too. I think most people actually with sex in regards to it, I think they're actually repressing their sexual urges. Like, so I think there's a little bit of fear from others.
Shame?
Shame, like sexual shame. Like you're afraid to, like there's almost blockage. So for me, I found that as I got better with this game stuff, I started finding my sex drive. So when I was in high school and junior high, I used to I masturbate everywhere and like literally like I was pretty high sex drive. But at a certain point, I felt like it dropped for a while, and I don't know why. But then as I started getting better at game, it came back, and now I have like a really high sex drive. And I wonder, like, if it was like because of sexual repression. Maybe because I think I was beating myself up during that time when I was masturbating like I was, and so I'd be mean to myself. And eventually, because of the pain of beating myself up, eventually I stopped doing it or stopped getting sexually turned on.
I have a theory about that. It's like an evolutionary theory, because I've noticed that I've had several friends who said they had no sex drive, but they used to, and the thing I noticed is isolation. So they weren't around attractive women very much. They weren't actually interacting with them in their general life, and so I think if you aren't meeting attractive women, then what? Is 5 inches enough? Yeah. I mean, just get good at. There's other things you can get good at that would make up for any lack there. Can't really go too much detail on a platform like YouTube.